The great Dan Kennedy once said, when it comes to your offers and pricing it, you might as well be the higher premium, higher charging, and add the deluxe offer instead of the lowest price where you become a commodity, okay? That's exactly why in this video, this laser coaching session, we're helping out health and fitness coach Eva, right, with her offer. And we're specifically helping her with 5 keys that she can sit there and increase her price. So check this out, get your notepad out. It's gonna be one of those ones, all right? Let's go.
All right, guys, welcome back to another laser focused coaching session. We have Eva with us. How you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. So we were talking a little bit before, we hit the record button. So thank you for your time and stuff. And before we get into just like the coaching segment, I want to just go ahead and give the listeners more about kind of who you are and who you help as a coach in 60 seconds.
Okay. So I'm Eva. I am in the military, active duty for 21 years. And I had breast cancer, and I know how it is difficult. So that is who I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help women over 40 to empower them, to help them, boost their self-esteem and gain strength physically, mentally, emotionally.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're straight boom, 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 boom. Who as to who you want to
She
help.
knows.
Yeah, and thank you for your services in the military.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. All right, so let's focus on kind of like some goals and stuff in the next 6 months. So let's say we fast forward 6 months from now, Eva. Where would you want your monthly income to be online, and how many clients would you like to help? And I'd say how many women?
So my goal is to have at least 10. For the next 6 months and have an income of over 2,000.
Okay.
This is a business that I wanted to expand upon my retirement, because I'm retired from the military next year, and I want to focus 100% of my time on help a woman.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And then what would you say right now? Like, what's the biggest barrier that you're facing that's like holding you back from reaching these numbers? Because over $2,000 online, that's very, very doable. And with 10 clients, I mean, you should be hitting like close to like $8,000 with that.
Right. So I guess that is one of my issues, is like know how to charge people. I guess work on, my self-worth, like how much, my time worth and my knowledge and what I can provide to them. I think that is one of my biggest having trouble right now. Okay.
So more just kind of like knowing your worth and value and just all that stuff. Or is it more on the side of just like your offer that you're undercharging too much?
Right. I think.
Okay. And then how many clients do you have right now?
3.
3, and they're all online?
Right.
Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, how much do you charge them?
200
a month?
Yes.
And that's for both exercise and nutrition?
So yeah, but it's just online. I provide the nutrition guidance and the exercise, and I try to change every 6 months depending on the progress.
Yeah.
And I do weekly check-ins. I'm available 24/7.
Yeah. Okay. No, and that's fine. I think that easily you could double that, per month, but that's another discussion. So, Chris, what direction do you want to go with this one?
Yeah, I'm either thinking how to like position this offer that you have, since you already do have an offer, right? Either how do we position this to where you can actually perceive the value more and be able to sell a higher premium? You think that would help you out?
Right. Yes.
Okay. Let's go this way. All right, let me pull this up really quick. Just give me 1 second. Where's it at?
Yeah, and I was going to just ask too really quick, Eva, like, you don't sell your online clients in right now to like an 8 to 12 week program. It's just monthly.
Yeah. So I really just started because, being a military, a single mom, it takes a lot of my time. So I wanted to provide, that's why I just have 3, because I wanted to be able to provide them 100% of my time.
Sure.
So I'm increasing as my time becomes more available.
Okay.
And then I definitely, it's going to be 100% personal trainer as once I retire.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And then just last question, how much time do you have per week right now to put into your business?
Oh, I come back from work. I would say about 8 hours.
Okay, cool. Yeah. That's doable.
All right. You ready to get coached up?
Yes.
All right. We're going to put the 10-minute timer on, all right? Okay. So right now, your current offer is $200 a month, right? And basically with that, is there a commitment like length, or is it just month to month?
It is a month to month.
Okay. So that's one thing too, we got to change, right? There needs to be some sort of commitment to where it's like they at least go for like 8 weeks or 12 weeks. And that creates what's called a front end program. Then after that, then maybe they can go month to month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's just say here, this very first part right here that we're going to work on. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this very first part on here, what is kind of like your guarantee and the deadline to get them a result? So what can you get? Let's just say, for example, you came up with an 8 to 12 week program, right? What could you guarantee them result wise, tangibly, like to be able to, get in 8 to 12 weeks?
It really depends on individual goals, I would say. Because I have one client that he really just want to focus on cleaning up his nutrition habits. And then I have one that she wants to lose weight. So we've been working on to losing 1 pound a week until she reached her goal.
Okay. So perfect, right? So like your niche right now is women over 40, right? So what's maybe one of their big pain points they want to solve? Is it weight loss?
Right. Most of our weight loss. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. So let's just say this, right? Let's just say that your guarantee would be, first, let's pick this. Would you want to do 8 weeks or 12 week program?
I would say 8 weeks.
Okay. Let's do that. So we have an 8 week program. How much weight can you get them like to lose in 8 weeks, like under your guidance, under your methods and everything like that?
I would give them to lose 8 pounds. It's a pound a week.
Okay. Can we push that to maybe 10 pounds?
You could. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Let's do that. Okay, perfect, right? Now we have a guarantee and a deadline to where it's like, if we sell this to somebody, they're like, okay, I can see myself literally starting right here, right? Maybe they're 20 pounds overweight. And then after they're done in 8 weeks, they're down 10 pounds. So they already in their mind can see the end destination and then getting the result just by having a guarantee and deadline. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, perfect. The next thing we want on here is some sort of guarantee. So would you feel comfortable like guaranteeing that if they don't get results in these 8 weeks and lose 10 pounds, you would continue to work with them?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
And that's given that they follow everything, they're adherent, they're checking in. Yep.
Right.
Okay, cool. I like the confidence.
Right. I've done it before, so I know it works if they follow the guidance.
Yeah.
And that's perfect. because you know what, Eva, if you're super confident like that as a coach, that it's like, I know I can get them down 10 pounds in 8 weeks if they follow everything, then the guarantee only helps you to push them over the edge, right? Because there's no risk. It's all reward for them. You know what I mean? If they don't lose 10 pounds in 8 weeks and they follow everything, then they can still get to work with you, but you still get them as a client to serve them and create income as well too.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. So the next thing on here is, let's just say scarcity.
All right, just give me 1 second. We'll get back to the training. Okay. Now look, if you are looking to enhance your content, if you're looking to really build what we call a content machine, okay, we have this awesome worksheet for you. So just check out the link below and you guys can download this awesome worksheet where there's like 3 or 4 different type of like exercises in there. You guys can really roll out some brand new content for your guys' online audience, your guys' brand, your offer. Okay. Now back to the training.
Urgency. So what you want to do, Ava, when you have somebody like on the phone or something like that, and you're, maybe even having this like whole thing kind of like, proposed to them on Zoom, is you want to create a little bit of like scarcity, right? Maybe you only take on a certain amount of clients like every single month, right? So an example could be like, I only take 5 clients on per month. So that creates a little bit of urgency or scarcity to where there's a limit. There's only like a specific limit that you take on. So people have to make a quick decision.
Right.
The urgency could be like, you know what, I start my program every first of the month, or I start it every single Monday, right? So this way, it's just a little bit more urgency to make a decision, and you can't really think about it, for a full month to make a decision.
Right. Okay.
right? So let's put some sort of scarcity or urgency on like your offer, right? And this way, when you propose it to somebody, they can make a quicker decision.
Okay.
Because you know how it is, Eva. If people think about it too much too, it's not a good thing, because then the little like voices come in their head saying like, oh, it's not going to work. Oh, you don't have the money. You need to spend it on something else. Like all these like limiting beliefs come in and they don't solve their problem.
Right.
Yeah. And a lot of people will start like looking at as a expense instead of an investment.
I think so too.
Yep.
Absolutely. And this fourth one right here, Eva, is bonuses. Okay. So we always want to add like maybe 1, 2, or 3 bonuses onto your offer so that we stack the value and it makes the perceived like, investment look a little bit higher. And it's also going to help them out too, right? So what are maybe like 2 bonuses that you could add to your offer that you feel like could really help somebody out?
I have it's kind of a cheat sheet for eating out, like
Good.
Nice.
on eating out.
That's
Perfect.
a really good one.
Right.
You have anything else?
That's really all I have for now.
Okay.
Yeah. I would think about coming up with one more. It could be like a recipe guide. It could be a grocery checklist.
Oh, I do have that. So I do offer grocery shopping and meal prepping.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it could be, like a thing on minimizing stress, sleep, if they travel. I mean, there's so many cool things that you could just provide as added bonuses.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
So now, when you say like, hey, this is my $2,000 program for 8 weeks. Now they're going to be like, okay, and I even get an eating out guide. I get a grocery shop list and a meal prep. You see how like we're starting to stack it on to where they can justify why it's $2,000?
Right.
Yeah. Now the last part on here is what we call financial engineering. So basically, this is what the problem is, like that you only charge $200 a month, is what we want to do is have different options. So let's just say this was like the $2,000 offer. You could do like a paid in full, to where it's like, okay, maybe it's $1,500 and they save $500 if they pay in full for the 8-week program. Okay. Then you could do maybe like monthly, to where maybe it's $2,000. So maybe it's monthly payments of $1,000 that they're paying. And the other one could be like weekly payments. And I don't know what the math is of $2,000 on weekly payments, but let me see real quick.
Yeah, my math's horrible.
Mine too.
So that's 8 weeks. Okay. So right here, it's $250. So here's the thing with this, Eva, is, some people like first see $2,000 and they'll freak out, right? But then if like, you can be like, what, you can make monthly payments, or you can make weekly payments, because look at this. First, when they see $2,000, they're going to freak out. But then it's like, if you can offer weekly payments, that's a smaller number for them to kind of see in their mind and be like, okay, I can actually do $250 weekly payments.
Okay.
And this way you don't lose the sale. So I think, Eva, if you add all these 5 kind of different elements like to your offer, and I think you need to raise the price too, I really do. Then I think that you're going to make more money, you're going to help more people out, and you're going to get more serious people to serve too.
Right.
Yeah. And what you really want to look at this, like when you're building this business out, Eva, is you want to look at the lifetime value of a customer. And we want to retain these clients for at least 9 to 12 months.
Right.
To really make a transformation, to really help them, it's going to take more than a couple months. So,
Right.
We need to really retain people for 9 to 12 months, and we need to know like what our income is. So we need to know our numbers going into each month and how many clients you need and how many front end programs you need to sell, how many people are just going to your monthly recurring revenue program. So, it's just little things like that we don't think about sometimes because life gets in the way, so many other things, but we need to focus on like, what is that lifetime value of a customer?
Right.
Yeah. And then just the last thing on here, Eva, I know we have a minute, is just, I need you to like really believe in yourself that, number one, you can sell this and that people will pay for this. Because if you don't believe that you can sell this and that people will buy this $2,000 program, then it's going to rub off on the energy, right? When you're doing like a sales call with somebody, and they're going to feel that. So you have to be very confident, very certain that this $2,000 is almost undercharged to be able to solve their pain points, those women that are over 40, right?
Right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I remember too, one of our students, he said something really good, and this will be good for the listeners to hear too, that when he invested in our business mentorship program, he knew that if he could not invest in us as his coaches, then he had no right to charge his clients $1,000 to $2,000 because there was that belief wasn't there, that certainty wasn't there. So he had to, he changed his whole mindset from an expense mindset to more of just an investment mindset.
Right.
And that's what the same thing we're dealing with our clients here is just that, they're thinking the same things, but if you can't justify and say that I would spend that kind of money on my own health, then to go sell it to somebody is going to be a huge challenge.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Was that helpful?
Very, very helpful. And I think it's going to help a lot of those beginners like myself that are thinking about or, just starting.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary at first, like, oh, where do I start?
Yeah.
Right.
So I've been following you guys for quite a while now, and I've been,
Thank you.
Your brain and just learn step by step, and it really helps, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. No, thank you for the kind words, and that's what it is being a constant student. And I just told another person on another podcast session that it's the same thing we tell our health and fitness students or clients, right? It just weight loss and health and fitness. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Right.
Same thing in the context of business. We got to play the long game and do this right. So it's one day at a time. Right.
And I tell my clients the same. It's like I wanted them to, have a long life. It's a journey. It's not like, I'm going to get it on a quick diet and a quick fix and then I gain the weight right back up. So
Exactly. Now I'm glad you understand that and you have a good attitude, Eva, and you have a lot of potential. And like I said, women over 40 need you. They need you.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm very happy to be able to help and empower women too.
Yeah.
The way I feel.
Absolutely. And I just want to see you take action on this. So just test it out, implement it, and just go from there. But I know there's people out there. I know there's women out there that will happily pay you a high premium to work personally with you and solve their issues.
Yes, I definitely will. And I definitely will reach you guys, offline to get some coaching.
Absolutely. Would love to help. So before I let you go, where can the listeners follow you on your social platforms?
So my Instagram is where, I post the most. It is in my fitness journey and all my my diets, tips, and all of that on my Instagram, which is at Saletti Silva 2. SALETESILVA number 2.
Got it.
Cool. Well, we'll have all that linked up in the show notes. So guys, go follow Eva, see what she's doing. She's going to be making some noise going forward, especially once she's retired. So once again, Eva, thank you again for your time. Appreciate you.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. All right, guys, until the next one.
Bye.
All right, come on. You can't tell me you got at least one nugget, one of those keys we gave you or we gave to Eva on increased enterprises, okay? So the next thing now that you have your price increase, you have those 5 keys to be able to add to it. You got to get some content out there. You got to get some attention. You got to get some eyeballs on you, okay? All right, check out this video right here. We teach you how to build a content machine, all right?